Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a reading for you. And I'm going to start with the Crystal Spirit Oracle, and I pull Lepidolite. 32, the number of the card reduces to 5, which is the Hierophant, or the Pope, is another way of describing that. So think of the Pope. Our American Pope, if you wish to. This is about simplification, slowing down. You're managing a lot of stress in your life. And stress doesn't automatically mean bad things are happening to you. It can be positive stresses that you're reeling from. An exciting acquaintance, a new love interest, an exciting opportunity, a new job. These are all positive stressors. Whatever it is, you need to chill out. And in fact, Lepidolite is best used not so much for meditation, but actually to put in the bathtub while you have a cup of tea and chill out. So this is really about simplifying your life, doing one thing at a time instead of amping up your anxiety by doing several things and then having to go back and reconnect with each thing to figure out where you left off, if that makes sense to you. And I think for many of you, it does. So this idea that you're not trying to declutter your whole house, maybe you're simply trying to declutter one room in your house, maybe one drawer in your bedroom, as doable goals, something finite, something that you can devote all your attention to and then stop when it's completed. In the Soul's Journey, surrender. I can release my need to control. This is beautiful because this is telling me, for many of you, the stress you're experiencing is the result of something positive in your life, some new activity, new connections, new opportunities. So here, the need to control is over. You've already netted an experience that you desire in the case of a positive stressor. You don't need to control it. You simply want to allow yourself to focus in a relaxed, rested way. We all know that when you're rested, you see things better, you understand things better, you bring less anxiety to a situation, and you make better choices. You perform better. So this is about that need to surrender, get your sleep, eat healthy, take walks, connect with yourself, take a bath, but chill out and know that you're exactly where you need to be in this moment. You can manage your life. You can manage what is before you. For the present energy, the Six of Cups really does feel like a significant soul bond is present in your life. This is the result of positive memories that you have of your natural gifts, sharing your natural gifts with loved ones, having fun, playing. Often this comes at a time when we are young. We haven't been coerced into an agenda, into a, is that what you're going to be when you grow up? Question. We are simply allowed, liberated to have fun, to laugh, to enjoy one another, to do something that comes naturally to you and the pleasure that that gives you. So you're recreating that sense of pleasure. This feels like an incredible gift that you're exploring right now. And this is something that has been showing up for you for a while now. Some new talent you're putting into action. You're training, you're exercising this talent in a way that is arising a lot. It's unlocking a lot of emotions and triggering a lot of memories for you. Most of them positive, but it's a lot because this is an area of your talent, your gift. And so this feels like not only the evolution of something, that you're recapturing that pleasure and you're being light about it. You're trying to not make it a matter of life and death. You're trying to enjoy it, flow with it, be playful, not take it too seriously in order to enjoy it. So again, the sense of surrender, you already have this. You're already where you need to be. So there's no stress. Let's not think about performing this or what others think about this. Allow this to be the moment of your joy, your pleasure, your flow, your development, because this is a necessary pause before some kind of visibility, some way in which you are now stepping up, preparing to be seen. In the past, the Tower card. Interesting. So this feels like some kind of a shift. For some of you, it is a shift from some kind of work that you were doing. Perhaps it's a shift in a relationship or a relationship with coworkers. There's some way in which the limitations of something that you ordinarily do, like a job, even a family structure, has been disrupted, has been broken, has been destroyed. Something's not available that was in the past. And as a result of that, you are moving in a direction that more closely aligns with what you really want to do, what you really want to build. And this can mean as well someone who mentored you, supported you, provided for you, perhaps not disappeared, but vacated, is no longer available. Change jobs, new boss on the scene, or you've been transferred to a new department. You've moved to another organization that is working in more alignment with your gifts and talents, your interests. So there's some kind of surprising event in the past that is more in alignment, that allows you to see more choices that really will work to your benefit, even if the promise of this job or employment is not what it once was. In the future, the Judgment card, my goodness. This feels like you are working towards answering some kind of call. And this call is about purpose, why you came here. It feels like your gift that you are exploring, that you are showcasing now, that you are listening to, that you're allowing to evolve on its own terms, that you are holding on to the pleasure and joy of that gift, is leading you in a clear direction that for many of you, you have intuited for much of your life, much of your mature life, right? This may be a talent you exhibited in school, but never pursued, or pursued, but weren't never felt ready for, or separating yourself from the baggage of a particular career path that seemed to imply other things that you weren't interested in. This certainly relates to ways in which opportunities to aspire to celebrity status were distasteful to you. So even if you were interested in some kind of performance, the idea of success was unsavory or intimidating to you. And you are learning to separate your gift from the way others receive it. And you're also better prepared to interact with a public or with others in a way that is reflective of your authentic self. So this feels very pointed. This feels very momentous. This does speak about the threshold that you are on. This does feel about the way that you are being in the world, not as a performance, but as an authentic bearer of gift or service. That your validation does not come from how others find what you do, how others receive it. Your validation already comes from within you. You know you're good at this. You know you have talent. You know you have something to say. And your authority comes from within you. So I'm going to clarify with the Tower. In the past, the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords. In the present, the Six of Cups, the Fool card, and the Seven of Jades, and the Judgment. In the future, with the Hermit card and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I see the anxiety, the source of a lot of anxiety here. Because in part, that anxiety is a kind of fear that you're really moving to the heart, to the core of your truth. And the power of that is a little intimidating for you. So in the past, the Five and the Eight of Swords is describing this Tower. It's describing the way that things have deteriorated for you. And there's a part of you that wanted to win at any cost. So this can represent some earlier experience that you believed was successful, that you believed fit you into an appropriate role or an appropriate position, a kind of status that you enjoyed, but that fell apart and became an untruth for you. And the illusion of that became clear over time, not immediately. This was a big part of the breakthrough that was preparing you for this moment. You had to see the illusion in that situation, that relationship, that opportunity. And you realized the cost of that, something that you thought signaled your success, signaled your arrival, and that it actually ended up costing you a lot. You had to sacrifice a lot. You were never willing to completely commit to that for some reason, and in the end, it bit you. The Eight of Swords is more about all of the anxiety that produced, the anxiety of performing a certain role that your heart wasn't in, the input from others, the unsolicited advice, the opinions of others, perhaps the opinions of those that you were connected to, what they wanted, having to measure yourself against other people's standards. And you had no access to your own desire except pushing it all away ultimately. So this situation was extremely stressful. This could have been an unhappy relationship. This could have been an unhappy job. Whatever it was successful in some ways that perhaps you needed it to be. But you paid the cost, and it feels like you're continuing to pay the cost for that. Perhaps you still co-parent with a former partner, or you still work in an organization where this particular role or relationship blew apart. And you've been penalized for that. This feels like you've been punished. And in the present, the Six of Cups, we have the Fool and the Seven of Jades. This is a very different energy. In the present, you are looking critically at the conditions of your life. You are looking critically at the way that you earn money, whether you are being productive or profitable enough, whether you're working harder than you really want to work, or are you working hard enough? Whatever it is, you're adjusting your skills and the opportunities in a way that you can gain more by doing less, or you're not doing anymore, but you're producing more. You're sort of stuck in a place, I feel like right now. You're kind of at a stasis where nothing is moving, nothing is going much better, nothing is going to go much worse. But what is on offer for you, this is providing you the kind of security you need to explore this gift. And it feels as though exploring it you are. You are renewed through your connection to this opportunity that is current in your life. You are opening yourself up fully. You have full faith in your ability to go down this path without knowing what the destination will be. Because you know whatever comes your way, you can navigate. It's not about being in control. It's not about conquering. It's not about being the boss. You're learning a whole new way through your passion for this gift you have, your commitment to honoring this gift, honoring this promise that you made when you came to Earth regarding the expression, the living of this gift. And that is giving you all the faith, the confidence, and the joy. Let's not forget the joy that you need. So you have enough to support this exploration, this adventure that you're on. And that is giving you the security that you need right now to know that you're on the right path. You are supported. And in the future, we have the Hermit and the Nine of Swords, clarifying the Judgment card. Yes, you've put an end to something, even if that situation in the past hasn't ended. You've ended your allegiance to the beliefs, to the expectations that accompanied this situation that turned out to be unreal, an illusion. It was not what you thought it was. And you've released that. Boy, this has been painful, though. This has been painful because, as I sense, you have been hurt, punished repeatedly for not only being in this situation, but leaving this situation, not choosing it. And you have been almost tortured as a result of that. Now, I'm not sure what that looks like, but I do know that you have been wise enough to cultivate a lot of sacred space around yourself. You meditate, you pray, you align yourself with spiritual values, beauty, things that are uplifting to you, things that expand your imagination, things that help you face the unfortunate experiences that you've had, the painful experiences, the suffering you've gone through, the recognition that even if it wasn't your fault, that you didn't do it to yourself or anyone else, that you can undo it. You are now responsible for your healing. And you're really, really taking this to heart. This is beautiful, beautiful energy for you, Leo. I am thoroughly pleased because this is the kind of internal healing and cleansing that you need if you're going to be stepping out into greater visibility in a way that is authentic for you. Otherwise, I feel you will get chewed up like you were chewed up in the past. I'm going to finish this reading with a flower oracle, and I have the Lenten rose, and the key word is protection. Conserve what you have, maybe save a little. I like that, and I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much, Leo. Until next time, namaste.